Alright, welcome everyone. Going to attempt a good game. This little guy. Who would ever expect the little guy to turn into the big guy? Let's not feed. So once again, the abilities are Q is a boomerang throw or a boulder throw.
30 seconds until
Boomerang throw, you throw out the boomerang and it comes back to you. You see an indicator where it's going to return to, so you can pick it up on the way back. And when you pick it up on the way back, the cooldown gets lowered by 60%, which is obviously quite a lot. And the same for the boulder toss when you're in melee form. You throw out a boulder, it doesn't come back, but you can go over it similar to Zack's blobs. You just walk over it and it lowers the cooldown by 60% also. Your W is going to be, every third attack is like Vi's passive. You'll do percent of the target's maximum health, plus like a little bit of extra damage on top of it. When you're in melee form, it's going to stun in front of you. It's not in an area around you, it only stuns in front of you. And your E is going to be a pounce. If you're in the QD form, then you're going to bounce. You're going to bounce off the first thing you hit, slow them, and then you're going to travel a little farther. If you're in your melee form, you're just going to belly flop and slow people who are there. He tried to get his third attack on me, that sucks. Sucks for him anyway. I'm gonna grab E second. Generally, if you're playing a top lane GNAR, I would recommend getting E second in case you get ganked. You can always run away. Because at 3 minutes in a game is usually when their jungler will gank you, which is a really good time to have an escape. Alright, it's time! That's so pointless, and yet fun at the same time. Oh god.
has been slain.
While I was having fun, somebody was dying. Yeah, it's like I was saying, at 3 minutes you see that their jungler came to gank me. So, Q first so you can harass, and then E second so that you can get away from the 3-minute gank from their jungler. So it goes at a weird spot obviously, but you see the basic point of when you throw out the boomerang. Also, you can jump into the boomerang. So if the boomerang is coming back and you can't get to it, you can actually jump into it and pick it up, which is cool. Nice little mechanic. Like that. Also, you can jump and bounce off your own allies, but you obviously don't damage or slow them, it's just the enemies. What? See, like, look at the randomness. Like, how the heck did it end up there? I don't know. Oh god, he has Ignite. I forgot. Oops, getting a little bit of lag there. Alright, so I'm just going to show you how you can bounce off your own allies, like that. You can gain distance, so if you get ganked, always remember that you can use your leap on the enemy or on your own minions if it'll help you get away. Man, see, it's just like random. You just turn into the beast. You just like unleash the beast and that's it. You're done. And then you're like, your melee versus his range doesn't really go over so well. So he's gonna hit his...
An enemy has been slain.
He's gonna go crazy in a bit.
An enemy has been slain.
Save me! For the love of God! Alright, I'm alive. Alright, so first item, I'm still gonna go the lifesteal. I'm gonna go this. Because you do need the sustain. So as you saw, I gained distance by jumping over the minions to try to get closer to him. I'm not exactly comfortable with how it works, like the distance from when you bounce to how far farther you travel, I don't know yet. Like, I'm not used to it.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
And here we go. I feel like there should be a Frankenstein or a Jekyll and Hyde skin. So last game I went W first, but this game I'm gonna go E first after the Q max because you have a passive on your W, which means that leveling it up doesn't. It gives you more damage, but the effect, the cooldown's the same. Oh, there we go. That was awkward. But leveling up your E gives you better slow. The movement speed slow actually goes up. I don't know why it doesn't show here, but I'm pretty sure it goes up. The attack speed that you gain, every time you land after you bounce, you get attack speed. So you get bonus attack speed for leveling it up. The cooldown goes down by quite a bit. So I'm just going to try to level up that second. So I have the W passive on him, so I just step to the side so I can get the last... Well, I flash to the side so I get the last auto and have room for the boomerang toss. Because the boomerang toss actually stops when it hits a target. Like, it only travels a fixed... It has a really long range. You see the range on it? It's really long, but when you see me using it on the minions, it hits a minion and then it travels only a fixed distance past, and when it hits a second target, it'll just go back to you. I'm not sure if that's how it works exactly, because the tooltip doesn't say exactly how it works. But that's what it seems like to me. Because it says, throws a boomerang that deals the damage and slows movement speed for 2 seconds before returning. Enemies hit beyond the first take 50% damage. So it's kind of like Zed's Q, that the first target takes the full damage and then the ones after take reduced. Okay. This for the move speed maybe, and then I'll grab some boots.
Shut down.
Oh boy. It'd be a good time to teleport in, but they're screwed. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly how it works, because it hits the first target, and then I think it travels a fixed distance beyond that target, but if it hits like 2 targets, then it just goes back to you. That's what it feels like anyway. So I pick up the boulder, and if you see, like, look at the cooldown, it's literally up again a few seconds later, and we're back. But if you don't pick it up, then it's 10-second cooldown. You don't really need CDR, because if you pick it up, the cooldown is only 4 seconds, so it's really short. So look at that distance. If you're trying to get away, you can actually travel pretty far, jumping over the minions. And if you're wondering whether he can be jungled, yeah, because you have no mana. The only problem is you have no sustain, so you're gonna struggle early on. There are definitely worse junglers though. Alright, let's just go teleport top. Can't lose all those minions. Alright, so it's a little awkward the way this champion is designed, because the attack speed you gain, unlike Vi's W, you know when you hit the 3rd attack you gain attack speed, this you gain movement speed, which is pretty awkward when you're playing, because you hit them a 3rd time and all of a sudden you move faster and you don't hit them harder or faster. Your attack speed actually comes from your hop. Don't know if it's this particular guy, but I like the defensive masteries better. I don't feel like I'm sacrificing so much damage. I'm definitely living longer. That's nice.
An enemy has been slain.
Man, I'm about to go Super Saiyan. Should I just dive him? I kind of want to just see what happens, you know? Oh boy. Okay, so this is what happens when you play. Please, I have family. Somebody. Oh
has
god.
been
Yeah,
slain.
I'm out. I see that little bugger.
An ally has been slain.
I wonder if you can hop here. I shouldn't try it now, but if you can hop and make it over the wall. Is there anyone showing up? I want to see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, you can actually. That's cool. You can hop over the minions and make it over the wall. I'm assuming you could just walk up to it and hop over anyways, but it's cool. Alright, so the way your ultimate works is when you're... Basically, you have to be in your big GNAR form to get the ultimate effect off. When you're in your mini-me phase, it only increases your movement speed bonus that you get from your W. Like I said, every third auto attack you do percent of the opponent's max health, plus you get a move speed. So the move speed is increased when you have your ultimate. But when you are big, you deal damage and you slow them for 1.75 seconds. Now let's see what we can do here without dying. There we go. Alright, so now I got my passive up. We're about to go in.
Has been slain.
Already did that. Okay, let's see what we can do. So I just throw all of them back, because why not? Oh god, what's this? See if we can take them.
An enemy has
I
been
don't know if I
slain.
can, but I'm willing to find out.
An ally has been slain.
What the heck, why?
Unstoppable.
The plays! He's alive!
Partner.
Alright, well that was stupidity on my part, but I didn't die, so it's okay. I look like something that someone coughed up. This little fur ball. So like I was saying, your ultimate, it throws them back and it slows them, but if you throw them into a wall, then they get stunned and they take more damage. I think it's 25% more damage, or 50% more, if you throw them into a wall. Alright, let's go. Next item on the list would be... health.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Right, so I'm still trying to figure out exactly how it works, because I'm not sure how the targeting works for when you want to use your ultimate here. In a specified direction. Okay, so I think it's wherever your mouse is when you ult them. I'm going to try that out and see how it works. And also it looks like your Fury bar never depletes, so it's not like Trinamir, that if you don't attack something, your Fury bar depletes. It keeps just stacking. Or it just stays still. If you don't attack, it doesn't go up, but if it never goes down. So yeah, it goes to wherever your mouse is pointing. It doesn't matter what direction you're facing. Wherever your mouse is where...
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Wherever your mouse is pointing is where your ultimate will throw them. So generally you want to throw them into a wall, so they get stunned. You can also just shove everyone back if your team is in like a bad situation. You just jump in there, all heroic, and just throw the entire enemy team back with your own. Save me! Never mind. guy's going for Masteries too. Interesting. He wants to use the attack speed. He gets attack speed when you leap, and you also do... Because not only does this do magic damage instead of physical on every third auto attack, but it also has a 1:1 ratio. So that's not bad. Gnasher's Tooth would synergize well if you're just relying on your W. So in case, I'm just gonna go over again while I'm just standing around what the abilities do. Basically, it's a projectile in your Q, it's a boomerang toss when you're in range form, and it's a boulder toss when you're in melee. Both of them, if you pick up after you use it, the cooldown goes... You have 60% CDR. I think they did, yeah, they...
An enemy has been slain.
My teammates have no mercy. Please, the servers.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. I guess pity is for the weak. Remember that both of your projectiles get stopped if it hits a target. So even though it has a really long range, you won't throw it to where you aim. It'll throw in the straight line, and it'll stop once it hits the first person.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down. Killing spree.
Alright, well that was a simple enough game. Unfortunately, like the servers are having a lot of trouble, so people are disconnecting back and forth, getting bugged splats and whatnot.